Hello, everybody, and welcome to the world of Plantboi. Today we have a beautiful, chilly morning. How is it where you are? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it cold? But today I have a reading in regards to who is watching you. Most likely a crush, most likely someone romantic, but if this is something else related to business or family, it may come up. Who is keeping their eye on you? Who is watching you from afar, from a close distance? What's going on? I will be using the Tarot Grand Lux to read for you today, and I will also be showing you stones so you can pick according to your intuition. Because I am here using my intuition to help you, but I hope that you also use your own intuition to help yourself throughout the reading. Because this is a general reading, this is not for anybody specific, this is for the general public. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever you find this, it shall apply, and timestamps will be down in the description and in the comment section. Do you see the river behind me? Look at the river behind me. All right, on to the stones. All right, here are your options. We have stone number 1, the largest stone, flat stone. Stone number 2, the darkest stone. And stone number 3, the multicolored stone. Now I ask you to focus on the intention. You can close your eyes, take a deep breath, open your eyes, and pick according to your intuition. Which stone is calling out to you? Which stone do you feel most drawn to? Feel free to pause the video if you need more time, but I will let this play out. All right, on to the readings. Hello, number 1, welcome to your reading. Let's shuffle your deck and see who's watching you. I feel like there are these ideas in your head that somebody is watching you or that multiple people are watching you, but I feel like you don't actually put yourself out there. I feel like you're not actually putting yourself out into the world for somebody to actually watch you. I feel like for some of you, this may be somebody from the past, somebody who had a past relation with you, somebody who you think is thinking of you, somebody who you feel like is still strongly feeling for you, but the feelings and the thoughts that they're thinking are very light. They're very not deep. I feel like their thoughts are just quick. They think of the past. They're not thinking about the future. They're not thinking about coming to you. They're just thinking about you, like a quick, oh, I wonder what they're up to. Oh, I wonder what's going on with them. Not getting a strong sense of somebody really trying to attract you. This feels almost like something that should have been buried a long time ago, something that should have been in the past, and you're the one that's probably thinking of them more than they're thinking of you. I feel like most of you are probably thinking about somebody who's already in a relationship. This person may be thinking if you're in a relationship, if you're moving on, if you're with the same friends, if you're still doing the same thing that you're doing when you were with them, talking and going out with other people, whether you're involved in a party lifestyle or talking to people. But like I said, all these cards feel like they're very not social, like the options are not there. It's kind of just like you're in your own little bubble and nobody really is focused on you right now. I feel like if somebody's focused on you, it might be somebody from the past. It might be somebody who you talked to very lightly, not a deepness to it, not a deep X or anything. Maybe just somebody you spoke to very quickly. Maybe you're just talking to them for a little bit. Maybe it was a friend of a friend, someone that's just wondering if you're still friendly, if you're still willing to go out, if you're still willing to talk. Oh, do they still party? Do they still talk to so and so? It's very light, it's very cool. I don't think it's very romantic and strong, and I don't think there are all these people thinking and crushing on you. I feel like it's more just what are they up to? But I feel like this is the case because somebody new is coming. I feel like somebody new is on their way, like somebody's watching you, but they haven't even seen you. Like the universe is sending this person. The universe is watching you. Your guides are watching you. This feels very spiritual. This feels very universal. Like this isn't a crush or somebody really around you. It's kind of like somebody's coming to you, like a soulmate is coming to you. Someone's waiting to make their way in. Someone wants to communicate, but I feel like this is somebody new. I feel like this is somebody that you haven't really met. Maybe you need to put yourself out there so you can find this person. That's what I'm sensing with you. I feel like maybe you don't go out very much, or you're just not involved romantically. You're not talking to many people. But I feel like right now is the time to go out, to go talk to people, because somebody wants to watch you, somebody wants to crush on you. And I feel like the universe wants to send this person to you, but there aren't these opportunities that you're giving the universe. I feel like you're done working on yourself mentally, ready to move on mentally. And I think that's why you're not attracting these people that are crushing on you and watching you. I feel like you're focused on yourself. I feel like this reading is very self focused. Like you're watching yourself, you're feeling yourself, you're crushing on yourself, you're realizing your potential, and that is attracting somebody new. That's what I'm feeling for you. This feels very self reliant, very beautiful. I like to see it. Okay? It feels like someone new's on the way. Like we shouldn't even be thinking or talking about who's watching you right now because there's somebody else that's going to come in, you know? Get rid of these thoughts. We shouldn't be thinking about these thoughts of who's crushing on you, who's thinking about you, because someone else is here. Someone else is coming. That's what I have for you. Very different and interesting. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. And until next time, the world of Plantboi. Hello, number two. Welcome to your reading. Let's shuffle your deck and let's see who's watching you. Is this a crush? What's going on? Number two, I feel like the person that's watching you right now is watching you with admiration. They're watching you with great ease and admiration and beauty and inspiration. I feel like this person wants to be like you, like they see you as a role model. I feel like this can be like a younger sibling, or this can be a cousin, very feminine. I feel like this can be a girlfriend or a friend that's just very romantic, not romantic with you, but I'm feeling like they're romantic, they're very dreamy, and they come to you for advice and they really like the advice you give. Maybe you're very spiritual, so you give very spiritual advice. I feel like they love to receive your energy because it's very inspirational, dreamy, spiritual, open, and free. I feel like you have given this person advice. I feel like you have set this person in the right direction. I feel like this person might have just came to you real quick and then they kind of left. They probably just came to you when they needed help or when they needed advice, and then they're thinking now, oh, I wonder how they're doing. I wonder if they're still doing this. I wonder if they're still doing that. I feel like for some people, it can also be someone you didn't meet, somebody you haven't met, somebody that maybe was like an online friend, a social media friend, or someone you just left a comment on. I feel like they're thinking about you. I feel like this person wants to meet you. I feel like there's no strong connection, but there's this like inspirational admiration, beauty role model type of feeling that they have for you, but I feel like they haven't really connected with you, haven't really physically been with you, but they want to meet you, they want to get to know you more, they want to be your friend. I'm feeling like this is like a girlfriend, or this can be romantic, this can be somebody who's just a friend. Maybe this is somebody you just feel comfortable with, somebody that you haven't had a physical connection with, you haven't had a deep connection with, but it's very lighthearted and mutual. Maybe it's somebody from class that you just talk to every now and then in that class, or somebody from work you chat with, somebody that there's like this very light connection, but it's nothing deep. There's not this strong, deep relationship. And I feel like they want it to be like that. I feel like maybe they think of what you're going through and it relates to them. I feel like you related in regards to your worries, your past, maybe traumas, just anxieties that aren't realistic, and you kind of grounded them to realize that they're not realistic. You made them open their eyes to what is possible, and what they were seeing wasn't impossible. I feel like there's this need to make contact, this need to get deeper involved emotionally and physically. Like they want to touch you, they want to feel you and hug you. It doesn't have to be sexual or romantic, but this person just wants to hold you, get to know you, understand your emotions. I feel like you came into them very light, like you gave them this piece of you and now they want more of it. I feel like this is somebody you just came into contact with, maybe like, oh, a grocery store, or you see them every now and then, you just smile at them, you just kind of look at them and wave. And I feel like through that waving, through those smiles, through that interaction, maybe it's just a cashier that you're getting along with, somebody that you just gave advice to really quick one day. Oh yeah, you have a great day, don't worry about that, blah blah blah. I also been through that too. And they're just like, wow, I wish I was their friend. I wish we can be in more contact. I wish we can go out and talk. But I'm feeling like this is like a girlfriend. I feel like this is somebody who wants to be your friend. I feel like this is somebody who you just were open to, somebody you were open to, and they want to be very friendly. They want to feel how you express yourself, they want to feel how you deal with things. It feels very admirable. Like there's this admiration, like, wow, I want to be like her, I want to be like him. But it feels like this is a girl, it feels like this is like somebody that sees you as a role model. They may even be a peer, but that's what I'm getting for you. This can also be romantic if it's just somebody you've interacted with lightly. Like I said, maybe you just see them every now and then through work, through class, through the grocery store, something simple, little interactions, the cashier, and you guys get along. You gave them some advice, told them not to worry, things like that. I'm feeling like that person's thinking of you and wants to get to know you more. They're interested. It's not like this crush and attraction. It's just like, I want to be their friend. I want to get to know them more. I want to feel how they feel. I want to get to understand their feelings and their thoughts. Okay, that's what I have for you. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. And until next time, the world of Plantboi. Stone number 3, hello and welcome to your reading. Let's shuffle your deck and see who's watching you. Is this a crush? Are they crushing on you? Who is this person? Number 3, I feel like you and this person have had a very strong connection. I feel like you have probably had a very strong sexual, intimate connection with this person. I feel like maybe it didn't last very long, or it was very passionate to begin with, but then it kind of fizzled out. The fire started out very bright, but then it soon turned to ash. But I don't think there's too much ash. I feel like there was some charcoal left over, some coal. So we were able to rekindle this relationship. I feel like maybe you go back and forth with this person. I feel like this person hasn't left too quickly. I feel like this person is not gone completely. There might be no contact at a certain point, but I don't feel like this is somebody who completely is being dismissive to you, being dismissive to the opportunity of you. I feel like they're still accepting the idea of you because you guys had such a well balanced relationship in the past. I feel like maybe some of you feel like you weren't balanced, like they were doing the opposite of what you wanted. But in reality, personality wise, intimacy, sexuality, I feel like you guys complemented each other very well. But there might have been these opposing factors that made you feel like they weren't for you. I feel like they think that they're for you. You feel like they're not for you. I feel like they would come back to you and you would be like, I know they're horrible for me, but I'm going to talk to them just to see what's up. I feel like maybe they did you wrong in the past. Maybe there was just this great passion. Maybe it was just lust, and maybe you wanted more and they weren't able to give you more. But there is this strong physical attraction, I feel like, with this person. And I feel like this person is mature enough to, I feel like this person is mature enough to come into contact with you. They don't have that pride of like, I'm just going to stop talking to them. They would check up on you and be like, hey, how are you? I feel like they're this type of person that is mature and grounded and forgets the past and forgives and apologizes. Maybe this is a characteristic trait that you're used to. Maybe you know that they're known for this and they come and apologize. They always want to butter you up and then they leave again. I feel like there's this back and forth of you knowing you're not interested and them wanting to be interested, but then not showing a great interest at the end of the day. There's this great connection, but it's not going anywhere. It just comes and goes, I feel like. But there's also not this disconnect. There's not a great disconnect. There's not this great issue that's making you guys completely separate. There's still this need to not completely kill this idea. This death isn't completely here. It's almost there, but for some reason you keep coming back to life. I feel like the roses are still growing. This is a seasonal tree that keeps letting go of leaves, growing the leaves. It just needs a little bit of water, a little bit of sunlight. And I feel like that person is like that little bit of sunlight and little bit of water that comes in, gives you a little bit, and then the relationship feels good, and then it sizzles out again. Then it feels good, and then it sizzles out. Like, I feel like they're the type of person that I feel like they're not very committed. They're maybe scared of commitment. Like they like you, they want you, but they're not going to give you everything you want, everything you desire. They want to get what they want. They don't feel selfish completely. They just feel like they have their own thing that's like not giving you what you need. Maybe you just want more of a committed person and they're just kind of floating around doing their thing. They feel like someone that wants like an open relationship, maybe, but they're interested in you. It feels very sexual related, lust related, and not very emotional. Not this great balance that's gonna lead somewhere. I feel like it's just this great connection, great attraction, intimacy, great relation. It's a good relationship. It's just not very stable grounding. It's not very stable. But they are thinking of you. Like I said, they think of wanting to come into contact, wanting to keep you on the edge, wanting to know that you're still interested, not wanting to leave completely, still attracted to you, still into you, still wanting to go to the past because you gave them those feelings, but they can't give you what you want. There's this push and pull that keeps happening, but not a great give and take. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. And until next time, the world of Plantboi.